Hey Drew, John, West Coast Connects. Ron reached out to you on Friday, promised this free video, so here it is. Uh, Want to just show you a couple ways you can improve traffic and customers to your website. The only thing I ask is at the end if you can give me some feedback, whether that be via email, text, phone call, anything would suffice. I just would love to hear your thoughts. So, going through, my first tip is to add content to your site. So, um, your site's pretty clean. You have some drop-down menus, which is good, but at the end of the day, content is king. And really, what content is anything that you can highlight, whether that be text, pictures, um, and there's two reasons why that's important. Number one is it could be you use it to get search for specific keywords. So, say here handyman specialist, which would be a national keyword because it's not area specific. Could be one of your keywords that you're going after. But say you're wanting to be found for Las Vegas TV repair, okay? I would have that maybe as a heading. I might have it in my text. The Well, I don't know if those are pictures or if they're links. I might save an image as, so say this logo image. It's probably saved as logo or D&D logo or something like that. Even weirder. But I would save this as a keyword also. And because Google uses image meta tags as um, as a way to find specific keywords, you can get ranked for a number of things. What's cool about that too is you can also save this as a competitor. So say you have a competitor that they do a lot of work and people search for their name specifically. You can save this as your competitor's name, and then you can start building that up to where you can start uh, ranking for your competitor's name as well, and maybe steal a few of their clients. So really cool what you can do with that. The other reason why you want a lot of content is it's a ranking factor. So if you look at um, like sites like Wikipedia, the reason why they rank in almost everything is because there's so much content there. They're usually number one, just because if the strengths of sites are similar, because content is a ranking factor. Um, you know they'll go to number one, and it's really hard to keep up with them just because there's so much text and pictures there. So um, content would definitely be my first tip. My second tip would be to optimize your Google My Business. So what most people don't know is your Google My Business really works hand in hand with your website. So you strengthen this up, it kind of adds and strengthens up this, and vice versa. So really what you want to do is you want to get reviews. Reviews are big, and you want as many 5-star reviews as possible. It's about quality and quantity. And then secondly, you want to add pictures that are saved as specific keywords. So again, if you're wanting to go after Las Vegas TV repair, that would be something that's in, I would save a picture as Las Vegas TV repair before I uploaded it. And then also you want you want your Google My Business out on as many websites or directories as possible. It's called citations. You really want this, in as many places. It just adds to authority and adds strength to your Google My Business. So the idea behind that is, so when people search Las Vegas TV repair, for instance, the first thing that usually comes up is ads. So there's no ads here, but somebody is running an ad for their Google My Business, so they're at the top of the Google My Business listing. But then after that, it's right into different companies, and some people will click the ads. Some people will pass the ads and go to the map pack or the top Google My Business. Some people will pass both of them and get to the organic listings, but it's just a way of increasing the likelihood of traffic. I mean, if you're ranking in these top 3 or 4, excuse me, you're just likely to get even more traffic. So if there's 200 searches a month and 20 people click here, you'll get some of that traffic. So That's why that's important. My third tip would be to build up your site. So here's your site. There's a lot of no data, which is one of two things. That Ahrefs has been glitching a little bit lately, so I know they're in the middle of an update. So it could be that there's just it's part of the glitch. It could be that there's not much here in terms of data. A lot of times when you have a site that's relatively new, they'll have this up this no data, and it just says like there's not enough there for them to really take the time to search it. You are ranking in the top 105 keywords. Those keywords: TV installation, Las Vegas, appliance installation. The problem here is there's not a ton of volume: 20, 40, 10, 30, 40. Um, and what you got to think is that if you get into the number one spot, you're looking at probably 40% of this traffic, and then number two and three usually, uh, share the other 60%. Well, you have the map pack and Google Ads and stuff like that. So it's not exactly perfect, but being on the third page, you're not going to get any traffic. Even being on the bottom of the first page with this much volume, you're probably not going to get much traffic. You need to be in the top three to get anything. So really, there's not much volume here, and you're on the third, sixth, seventh, eighth page for all this stuff. So Ron did say that you guys were working with a company. It usually takes a little while to start ranking for things. So maybe, depending on how long you've been with them, maybe they just haven't, bumped you up enough in the rankings. I did do some search for a variety of things, and I can go over those with you if you want to talk more about this. But I found 4,500 searches a month that might be beneficial to you in your particular niche. But looking at a couple of your competitors, at least where this TV repair, Ben's TV repair, Las Vegas TV repair service, and looking at their site, let's look at Ben's here. So this is what you look for when you look for the strength of your site, and it's on a 0 to 100 scale, and you want it as high as possible, and you want a 1-to-1 ratio if you can get it. So typically I like my clients to be at least in the 20s. If we can get them into the 30s and 40s, that's great, but obviously it depends on how much value we can get them and how much money they're willing to spend to get that up there. So there's 9 referring domains or 9 websites that are sending them 27 links back to their site. They're ranking in the top 171 keywords. They're getting 267 searches a month. And their traffic value, and this is how much money I'd have to spend in Google Ads to get the same amount of traffic, or at least that's what Google's estimating. So their traffic value is almost at $500. And then again, a lot of no data. They're ranking on 39 keywords, 59 searches, $137. So there's definitely traffic there that I found. I did a little bit of keyword research before I came in, and so I can definitely go over that with you and go over what we can do and how we can do it and see, potentially the company that you're using might be doing a good job. They just might not be where you're needed to be at yet. So anyway, if you need some help, if you'd like to talk this through, I'd love to talk to you. But other than that, have a great day and God bless. Bye.